Hello and welcome on the 29th of August. That's today's date. It's also Crypto Day, and that's why this is your Crypto Day morning. Welcome. My name is Derek. All trades and bets and of the like within your own risk and reward for myself, risk reward management. Always job number one. And on the daily chart for Bitcoin, as we can see, we've got the 18 average starting to rise, so that's good to see. It's gotten above the resistance point from August the 22nd. That was about 6,900. Right now it's in at 7,088. Of note, on the 24th, it had two green candles up in a row, which got it above the 18 highs. Then it had 2 days of low volatility, pause days, if you will, just digesting the previous move without going up or down much at all. And what followed then was, well, 2 more good up days in a row. And so far we're having a very, very, very low volatile pause move. As of the recording of this video, it's very close to 9 a.m. Eastern Time. These markets closed at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So it is 13 hours of the 24, or past the halfway point into this period, in the session. And it's not doing much at all. If we look at yesterday's high and low, 68.61 for the low, 71 and a quarter for the high, which meant a differential of like 400 plus points, or 450. That was like 7-ish or so percent. Today's low is 7,012 and the high is 71.24. It's a differential of about 110. That's not even 2%. That's over 1. So an extreme low volatile, digesting the 2 days gains by not really going up or down within the market. When we take a look at this on a single hour time frame, we can see the sideways correction that it has had. A lot of big resistance at around the 71.22 mark if it's able to get above it. And even now, just for the last couple of periods, it's starting a new one now, but the last couple ones just hanging in there within the 18 average of highs. And within the 15-minute time frame, we can see more of the sideways movement that it has had. Looking again at the longer term, I've been talking a lot about the lower highs matching lows and how it needs to get above one of those key highs to break the trend. Well, price action has seen it get to the 18 average of highs after 4 large red periods in a row. And if this market was going to be making that $6,000 test, and this was going to be a failed breakout, the one that occurred in July, then this would have been very normal after 4 days, to have 4 days like this, or 4 periods rather, where it just consolidates a little bit, grinding a little bit higher, making it to the 18 lows. But it hasn't done it yet. It didn't do it there. You would have figured it would make sense that it would have just started to roll down. Now one might say, well, that's what the 18 average of highs is for, which is where it's at, which makes this a very big situation. 18 average of highs in at 71.40, so pretty much just a microscopic amount to where it has been. That if it can hold, stay above this, or have a large move above this point, well, then that's not doing what a bear market would normally do again, which is, one, it would have been normal for it to resist, not where this green candle is, and start to go lower. Again, that didn't happen. Or 2, not get above this 18 average, which of course, time will tell if that is to be the case. But it still has to have a convincing break above the last previous lower high for me to start to say that the pattern needs to break it just a change of the lower highs. And breaking that, you would have a double bottom formation, at least getting to that, because you'd have a V shape here, and then you'd have another one that would follow, so that's a bullish pattern if it's a double bottom. but a clear break in around here, 9,000, would be enough for me to change the message of the market on this more longer term as into that of a newly bull market. So then, this video, it has now come to a conclusion. I'd like to thank you for tuning into this morning's video. Don't know if I'll put something up later on today or not. I may not. But since I started doing these morning videos, and it's been 3 names. Its first was the 2.5 minute warning. Then the 4 minute morning, because that was 2.5 minutes just wasn't long enough. Now the crypto day morning, because I'm not going to restrain through time. Sometimes they're going to be super short. Sometimes they'll be long or super long. I guess this one, barely over the 6 minute mark, practically at that, would be somewhere near the average. So thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.